Hello, today we're going to be making pumpkin sheet cake Texas style. Yippee-ki-yay! Okay, what I've got here is I've got 2 sticks of butter and 1 cup of water, and we wanted to bring that to a boil. So I've got it boiling now, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off the heat, and we're going to go ahead and add to this 2 cups of sugar. Give it a little stir here. I've got 2 cups of cake flour. Clean out the cake flour. Noisy, I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. Okay, to the cake flour here, and that's my oven. I've got 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. We're just going to throw that in. 1 teaspoon of salt. Throw that in. The spices that I'm going to have here is I've got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground clove. Throw that in. I'm stirring here. I've got a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Put that little toss in there. 1 cup of pumpkin puree. And this is fresh pumpkin, but you can use canned. I've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I've got 3 beaten eggs here. I'm going to add that. I want to make sure it gets well combined. And I preheated the oven to 350 degrees. And we're going to put it on this 15 by 10 jelly roll pan, which I've already floured and greased and floured. Okay. I'm just going to pour all this right in our pan, and then we're going to pop it in the oven, and it's approximately about 25 minutes or until it's done, depending upon your oven. Okay, our pumpkin sheet cake's done. It took approximately about 20 minutes in my oven, so keep a close eye on it. Now we're going to go ahead and make the icing. Over here I've got my pot on medium heat here, and I've got 1 stick of butter, and we're going to add to that 1/4 cup of evaporated milk, or you can use regular milk. That's just what I had, and I like to use evaporated milk anyway on a lot of recipes. And we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to start mixing our icing up. Okay, our milk and butter has come to a boil, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off the heat. Now I've got here 4½ cups of powdered sugar, and we're just going to go ahead and add all this sugar in here. I've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, we're just going to get it all together. And then we're just going to pour it over our warm cake here. Okay, we've got all our icing on here. Now what I did have to do was that the icing was a little bit thick, so I needed to add another fourth of a cup of milk. So it's going to take, the recipe's going to take a half a cup of milk to get the icing at the right consistency. And I used half a cup of nuts on top. You can use walnuts, you can use pecans. Now I'm not going to cut this today because I'm going to my son John's house for a dinner party, and Mama's bringing the food, so this is going to be our dessert. But I tell you, it smells awesome, so I hope you will enjoy this recipe. Thank you, and come again.